This is a special presentation of Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, presented by RocketMotorsDetailing.com. Here is your Clubhouse Lounge Radio broadcast team, Keith Gibson and Mike Roy.
Welcome everybody to high school football on Friday nights here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. I am Keith Gibson, and alongside me, my broadcast partner Mike Roy, as we bring you Unity Rocket football. We're going to take a quick break for the national anthem, and we'll be right back.
Hi, this is Justin Ginsler with 217 Mortgage. In today's real estate market, equipping yourself with the correct tools will put you one step ahead of your competition. Your best tool you can have by your side is a pre-qualification letter from CU's #1 purchase lender, 217 Mortgage. Make your offer stand out today and start by visiting 217mortgage.com. That's 217mortgage.com.
217 Mortgage, NMLS number 224149. Justin's NMLS number 611367. Equal housing lender. For licensing information, go to nmlsconsumeraccess.org.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine. Smoke and Shine.
The area's newest bar and restaurant, Smoke and Shine in Tolono, is the only moonshine bar in all East Central Illinois. But it's more than just shine. With a full bar and kitchen, there's something for everyone. Try all 26 moonshine flavors, which make up their specialty drink menu, like the Maple Bacon Bloody Mary and Purple Rain with Peach and Blackberry Moonshine. Smoke and Shine in Tolono and on Facebook.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine. Smoke and Shine.
Welcome back to Lewis Field here at Prairie Central High School. We're glad you joined us this evening. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy, bringing you Unity Rockets football. And Mike, it is gorgeous, 74 degrees, sunshine, and a great year for the Rockets.
You know, coming off of last year's state runner-up finish, I think this is going to be a real good test right off the bat, not only for the Rockets, but for the Prairie Central Hawks. I'm pretty impressed with the field conditions. We're in a great press box. Just a little breeze, and we're ready for week one football.
We are, without a doubt. And the Rockets, as you said, come off a second-place finish a year ago, losing to Byron 35-7 in that 3A state championship game. They just reload, though, every year. 26 years in a row for Coach Scott Hamilton to make a playoffs, and looking to make it 27 this year, and a good chance of it.
I think he's got a real good chance. You know, Hall of Fame coach, as you said, Scott Hamilton, 262 wins, 13-1 last year. They did lose their, all-area quarterback, Blake Kimball, but, to graduation. But the new guy coming in, Cale Rowden, is familiar with what Unity does. Did follow up a little bit last year in the Monticello game when Kimball got hurt. So I expect good things from them, and even from running back Matt Brown. I think he's going to be a workhorse for him this year.
I agree with that. I think you'll see a lot of Matt Brown tonight. Mr. Brown will carry the ball just like UPS, and hopefully he delivers.
There you go. It's I think the big test for Unity this year is going to be their offensive line. They lost a lot of players to graduation and such coming into this season, and in talking to Coach Hamilton, that was one thing he was concerned about. But I think once they get through that, once they get through the first part jitters of this game, I think we're going to see some good hitting and good running from both teams.
I agree with you. We're just about set to get started. That's our Clubhouse Creations pregame show. If you're in the market for custom screen print t-shirts, check out Clubhouse Creations on Facebook. Right now, running a special 100 custom screen print shirts for only $450. That's $450 a shirt, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready for the coin toss here in just a moment. Now, Mike, the coin toss, Mike, it's always something different. Some coaches say we defer every time if you win the toss.
Correct.
I'm one of those guys. I want the ball. I want to get ahead on the scoreboard early.
I agree. I'm greedy, so give me the ball. Let me show you what we can do and what we want to do, and then you figure it out after the fact.
Captains are meeting at the 50-yard line, midfield. It is beautiful out tonight.
Like the looks of the field, the condition is great. As I said, there's just a light breeze, coming toward us just a bit on an east-west field. So I don't think it'll be a hamper for the kicking or the passing game at all.
Nope. I want to thank our presenting sponsor, RocketMotorsDetailing.com. Thank you to Grant and Amber Claire from Rocket Motors Detailing for being our presenting sponsor for Rocket Football. Visit RocketMotorsDetailing.com to book your vehicle and for that rocket shine. Because if it's not a rocket shine, it's just not clean. Let's see what we got here. Looks like they're talking. Looks like Unity run the toss. And they will defer. One thing I'm really looking forward to is what kind of passing attack can we get from the ground game with Brown running the football? It's gonna be there. They've got some speed on the outside, so I'm hoping the Rockets kind of come out and maybe not show everything this first drive, but really kind of set the tone.
There's going to be some early game jitters, Keith, and we know that, but I think you just have to play defense right off the bat, not let any of the big plays burn you early, and then get the ball back and do what you got to do with it.
Well, Coach Scott Hamilton, no stranger to opening games. His 27th year at Unity High School as the head coach, as we said earlier. 26 years straight, an IHSA state playoff qualifier. We thank you for joining us on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. We hope Rocket fans are going to enjoy us all year long.
One thing I'll put in there about Prairie Central, 8-3 last year, lost in the second round of the state playoffs. The one thing you can guarantee they're going to do is run the ball. Coach Quayne told me in an interview that they have 4 different guys they can give the ball to. So that's going to be very interesting. I can't wait to see this. And just like Unity, only 4 home games, and none of them are easy.
All right, we're going to get ready set for kickoff. It's the 2022 high school football season. And Unity Rockets are going to kick off to Prairie Central. Kicking off for the Rockets. Looks like number 66, Jacob Maxwell.
The visiting state runner-ups, Tolono Unity Rockets versus your Prairie Central Hawks on the porches Friday night. We are ready for football.
And here we go. Back deep for Prairie Central is number 10, Gavin Moore, and number 35, Garrett Richardson. And ladies and gentlemen, we are underway. Moore takes it. It's a fumble on the opening kick. And he gets away from a tackler, now has a hole, and finally brought down around the 20, just shy on the 18. Looks like number
The Austin
22.
Going to hear that name a lot here tonight.
Hayden Hendricks on the tackle. Sorry, I had my rosters back. Where? Hey, it's week 1 jitters.
Week 1 jitters, but Prairie Central is going to be looking right into the sun on their first opening drive of the 2022 season.
And they will start at their own 19. Number 15, Drew Habercorn, will pitch it over to the right side through a hole. Not much there, about 3. And the Hawks will take it to about the 22. Now they'll mark it at the 23, so a game about 4.
Simple off-tackle run right there, and gained just a bit, but I like the defense. I like their alignment so far.
Habercorn is under center. 2 back, 1 in motion. Handoff up the middle, and a little room across the 30 to about the 34-yard line where they're marked down. That got into the secondary. He got in deep.
He got in deep, and number 82, Austin Langendorf, saved a lot more yardage on that one.
So it's 1st and 10 Hawks at their own 35. Habercorn under center. Wing back, in motion, handoff to the right, up to about the 40, and brought down. Looks like number 47 on the tackle.
Looks like 47,
Caius Root on the tackle. But another big game, Mike.
They're just opening holes. That offensive line for Prairie Central is doing a heck of a job.
Habercorn brings the Hawks 2nd and 5 from their own 40. Takes a snap, pitch left, and wrapped up by the Rockets in the backfield for a 2-yard loss. Number 45 right there on the tackle. That's Brock Sooty.
45 on the snap.
Make it 3rd and about 6.
No gain.
That was a great play by the defense. Got pressure on that pitch.
They smelled that one out, and I'm sure they've been working on that in practice this week.
So 3rd and 6 for Prairie Central from their own 39. Habercorn under center. 1 back. Rolls right. Looking to take it himself. Looking to get the corner, and he will not. Big play by the Unity defense.
82. Langendorf.
Austin Langendorf again chased him down. The linebacker make a great play.
Lost for the Hawks, it'll bring up 4th down.
Actually lost yardage on there too. So back-to-back tackles for loss for the Rockets. And it'll bring out the punt team. 9:13 to go here in the first quarter on our Main Street Massage Therapy scoreboard. And a low line drive punt that Unity has nobody back for, which will roll dead at the 22. So the Rockets will take over on offense from their own 22. We will take a quick break and be right back on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Are you in the need of a vehicle detail? Well, grab your phone and visit RocketMotorsDetailing.com. Book your appointment online today for that rocket shine. Remember, RocketMotorsDetailing.com. If it's not a rocket shine, it's just not clean.
Back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Keith Gibson, Mike Roy bringing you play-by-play action. Rockets set for their first offensive drive of the game. They're in shotgun, 3 left, wide left, and it's a handoff. Up the middle, and that's Brown. Brown's got nobody in front of him. The 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. That's a smoke and shine touchdown on the first play of the game. And the Rockets are on the scoreboard.
I'll tell you, Keith, that was so open we could have ran through it.
Easy.
That was a big hole, and Matt
you.
Brown just turned on the Jets.
He got through that line, had nobody in front of him, and was gone. So at the 8:46 mark in the first quarter, it took the Rockets one play for a touchdown. Now on to kick the extra point. Number 66, Jacob Maxwell. Snap, and it's a butt snap, and they're going to be short for the 2-point conversion. A missed snap, and so the extra point's no good. But the Rockets lead 6-0 quickly.
Very quick.
An 80 or 78-yard touchdown run from Matt Brown. Well, that's a senior leadership saying, hey, boys, let's go.
You know, when I talked to Coach Hamilton, he said, here's what we're looking for. Matt Brown's going to run the ball, and our offensive line, who we're not too sure about, needs to open some holes. And that's exactly what happened.
Make sure you visit Smoke and Shine in Tolono. It was built to honor the history of moonshine, Tennessee barbecue, and family. From burgers to brisket, draft beer to signature cocktails, and everything in between. Stop and see why everyone is talking about Smoke and Shine. I want to thank them for their sponsorship this year for Unity Rockets broadcast. And if you haven't been there, make sure you try the Hush Puppies. One of my favorites.
Hush Puppies. Now we're talking.
Our Three Ravens kickoff will be by Jacob Maxwell. Three Ravens located in downtown historic Monticello, your go-to for food, fun, and drinks. Visit 3ravens.pub today for specials, reservations, and more information. Maxwell will kick off with the Rockets leading 6-0. 8:46 on the clock in the first quarter. Kickoff to the left. That's taken by the short man, and he's wrapped up. That's number 14 on the return, Camden Palmore, and he'll bring it out to about the 35-yard line.
Kickoffs has been short so far. You know, hopefully as the season goes on, we'll see those extend out another 10 to 15 yards down the field.
Yes, sir, agreed.
Field position is always important.
So Prairie Central will start their second drive at their own 35. And handoff up the middle. That'll get about 7 up to the 42. So they'll pick up about 7 yards there and make it 2nd and 3.
The spread offense is interesting, Keith, because any one of 4 different players seem to be in the general vicinity of the ball each time they snap it.
I'm not sure if I call it a spread, though. I mean, I think it's more of almost a wing tee.
They're giving us different looks for sure.
Yep, one back in the backfield. Habercorn under center. Hands off to the mid-back, and he's through, and he's brought down past midfield into Unity territory. That was number 7 who drove him down. And that was Will Cowan. Cowan, luckily, grabbed him and took him down.
Yeah, Drew Fair found an open hole for Prairie Central and just moved the ball straight forward. Nothing fancy about that.
So they're at the 48 of the Rockets, 1st and 10.
Also have it down 6.
7.5 to go here in the first quarter. Unity leads 6-0. Habercorn back to pass, has pressure to lefty, pass incomplete. And he's tackled by Cowan.
Good pitch and catch, Drew Habercorn.
Habercorn, the lefty, old southpaw, got it out there to his right.
5 yards, it'll be 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 for Prairie Central.
First pass attempt of the game, something very quick. Just get a few yards and keep moving the chains.
Habercorn under center. Receiver each side, almost an I formation in the backfield, and he'll hand it off to the back. Second back through. That's going to get 5 or 6. And you're right, Mike. It doesn't matter. All 5 of these, anybody who doesn't play on the offensive line can get the ball at any time.
No doubt about it. And they just pushed Unity front forward. They just pushed them out and away and drove it straight forward. Nothing fancy.
To the 34 of the Rockets, it's 1st and 10 for Prairie Central. 6.5 to go in the first quarter. Havercorn under center for the Hawks. Hands off up in the middle, and he's got the room out to the outside, and he's going to score. No! Brought down by Cowan at about the 2. Excuse me. Great job by Cowan to make up the speed there.
Boy, Tyler Curl, when he got outside there, he just took off and, a touchdown saving tackle. So let's see if Unity defense can hold them back.
Well, you and I talked on the way up here tonight, Mike, that we thought this would be the type of game it would be. Back and forth, a lot of run, a lot of clock movement, too.
Yeah, keeping the clock moving, I think, is important for Prairie Central because obviously Unity's offense is very high-powered, as we've seen already.
Havercorn under center, 1st and goal. And we got a flag on the field. Oh, nope, we got a timeout.
Timeout, Prairie Central.
And we will take 1, 2. We'll be right back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. It's Unity Rockets 6, the Prairie Central Hawks 0.
Bees Trees, your local ISA certified arborist with over 10 years experience, specializing in tree removal, tree trimming, and with free estimates. Call Greg Miller of Bees Trees today at 217-260-4551.
Back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio, Keith Gibson, Mike Roy, bringing you Unity Rockets football. If you're listening to us on Facebook, hey, make sure you hit that share button. Share with all your friends. Let them know you can listen to the game right here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio each and every Friday night at 7 o'clock, pregame at 6:50. Next week we are in St. Joseph, Ogden.
Right down the road from me.
Yep, but let's get through this first. Prairie Central, 1st and goal from their own 1, or from the Rockets 1, excuse me. 5:49 on the clock. Rockets lead 6-0 on a 78-yard touchdown run by Matt Brown. Havercorn under center and hands off the man up the middle, and touchdown, Hawks. One yard's not hard to get, my friend.
It is not. Good blocking up there, and it was just a straightforward run.
So we're tied at 6 at the 5:48 mark in the first quarter.
I think the one thing we're going to have to see is the linebackers for Unity to press in a little closer because they're getting pushed.
Right up the middle, yep.
Yes, sir.
And the Hawks are going to go for 2. Havercorn underneath. He'll hand off up the middle, and no, they're saying no good. He did not get in.
Did not get in
by the Unity defense. So we will stay tied at 6. All right, we're going to take a quick break. We're tied at 6. 5:48 to go in the first quarter. You're listening to Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Thank you for joining us. I see we've got several joining us. About 20 Unity Rocket fans joining us right now.
Perfect.
As we said earlier, make sure you hit that share button. Scotty Johnson listening there at Smoke and Shine. Save me some hush puppies, Scotty. We'll be home soon. Kicking off for Prairie Central will be number 4, Dylan Basil. Back deep for the Rockets. Let's see, we got Dylan Moore's back there. Hard to read the numbers, boss. Kyler Anderson's back there.
35, Drew Fair is also back.
There we go. And a rounded kick taken at about the 22 by Dylan Moore. Hey, he did all right with that. That was coming circular off the foot.
Yep. That was a spinner, and he's lucky it didn't spin away from him, but he didn't get very far until 3 Hawks come up there and took him down.
All right, so Unity will take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Their only drive of the game so far was a one-play 78-yard touchdown run by Matt Brown. Brown in the shotgun. Brown to his left. Takes the snap, handoff to Brown again. He's up the middle. Gets about to the 30 and brought down. So it'll be 2nd and 8 for the Rockets.
32, the ball carrier, going to see a lot of
72, Jacob Berg on the tackle, listed at 6'1", 280. That's pretty good for 3A football. Good tackle.
Boy. All right, 2nd and 8. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, tied at 6. Rowden rolls to his left, pass, and incomplete. Dropped by number 11.
Pass incomplete to number 10, Gavin Moore.
That's number 10, Gavin Moore.
Break it up. It'll be 3rd down.
3rd and 8 now. Good zip on that pass, so just a little behind.
Little behind him, and it's always hard to reach around and grab it.
So the Rockets come out, 2 out wide right. Round the shotgun, Brown to his left. Takes a snap, handoff up the middle. Brown's got room, and he's going to be close to the first down and get it. Just short of the 40, but that's enough for the first down, and another great run by Matt Brown.
Just piling up yards, doing a lot of it on his own.
Yeah, he's done a nice job of seeing some holes and following his blockers. So 1st and 10 at the 39. Wide receiver split each way. Brown the backfield, Rowden shotgun. And Rowden will keep it to the right. And he will be brought down at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play.
Quarterback keeper goes nowhere. Big Jacob Vega, number 72, in on the snap.
Looks like a loss of a yard.
So bring up 2nd and 10 on our Main Street Massage scoreboard. Main Street Massage offers affordable therapeutic massages now available in Villa Grove. Call Megan Quigley at 217-369-9217 to book your appointment today, offering evenings and weekends. So 2nd and 10 from the 39 for the Rockets. And it's a handoff to Brown. He's been in the backfield and gobbled up for a loss. And that's number 8, Cale Marchetti. The linebacker came off the end and got him.
The offensive line has to open up some holes. And right there, they're getting shoved around on that particular play, and that's not going to work.
And I wonder, Mike, if the defense and the linemen, running that one-play drive kind of wore them down early. Motions are up and everything early, too. 3rd and 12 for the Rockets. Snap back. Rowden rolls right. Looks to pass. That's complete. Oh, they said he didn't have a foot down, out of bounds. Great catch by number 9, Jay Saunders. Mike, I thought he had a foot in there.
It was pretty close, but they say no, so we're going to see a punt from Unity on 4th and 12.
Whew. Nice job by Saunders, though, towing that line and trying to keep his feet in. Concentration. We're going to go for it here, Mike. 4th and 12. It looks like we're going to line up, go for it.
That's what I'm seeing.
3:36 to go. Now maybe Rowden will punt. Yep, we're going to punt. That's a good punt, too.
Might have some movement.
We got a penalty on the play. False start on the Rockets. Our penalties this season brought to us by Good Vibes, located in Champaign County's local electronics superstore, located around the barn. Give them a call, 217-351-0909, or see my tag team partner here for your next OLED TV. Well, those are nice.
Oh, those are beautiful. I watch them every day.
All right, so the Rockets will punt. That one, a great punt, high, and fair catch called by the Hawks, and it'll be fair catch at 35. So a 3:27 mark here in the first quarter. We are all knotted up at 6. This is high school football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. We're going to keep it here for this break. Want to thank our friends at 217 Mortgage and Shay Moore. They will be doing our player of the game. We'll give that at the end of the game. Of course.
I'll be anxious to see if Unity defense, especially the linebackers, we're basically playing a 4-3. If they can crowd the line of scrimmage and cut down the yardage.
Pitch out to the left. And tripped up and stolen. His feet knocked out of bounds now by number 31, Camden Met. But a big gain of about 9.
Poor tackling on that, Keith. You can't grab them up high. If they have momentum, this is football 101. Grab them low, and that'll stop the run.
2nd and 1 for the Hawks from their own 44. Man in motion, handoff, counter play, and he's got some room. That's enough for the first down. That's number 23, Tyler Curl. Up to the 48. And a Prairie Central Hawk first down.
Nice little counter play, Keith. They got a good block on the right-hand side of the line and just enough to get the first down.
They're going to mark it at midfield, so 1st and 10 for Prairie Central. And takes a snap and another handoff up the middle, a big hole, and he's still moving. Finally brought down at the 38, or 42, excuse me.
Blocking up front, another big gain for number 14.
That's number 14, Camden Palmore. We got 2nd and 2.
Camden's been the big ball carrier so far for the Hawks, and he just got hit and kept going. Good leg drive.
Habercorn under center. Takes a snap, pitch out to the right. He's got some pressure. They can't tackle him. They're going to be enough for a first down. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds.
Drew Fair on the ball right there.
Good hard running right side.
Hunter Easton there as well. Oh, they're going to mark it just short, so 3rd and 1 for the Hawks from the 41. Defensive ends are going to have to learn to stay at home here, Mike, and stop that pitch. Habercorn under center. And he rolls out to his left, the southpaw, in trouble, has pressure, gets rid of it, throws it up in the air, incomplete. Intended for number 4, Dylan Basil.
Good pressure from the Rockets. They smelled that one out. Pursuit came over toward us, and it was no chance to make that complete.
He ran the ball so well. It brings up 4th and 1, maybe less than 1. If you're Coach Quayne here, you going for it?
I think you have to go for it here. You trust your offensive line.
2:03 to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 6. The Rockets scored on a 78-yard touchdown run on their first offensive play of the game from Matt Brown. Prairie Central is going to go for it on 4th and 1. Habercorn under center. Hands off to fullback, and he's up the middle and enough for first down across the 30. Mike, they're doing nothing special right now. Just turn around and hand it off.
They're pushing the defensive front four of Unity all over the field, and if you can get 4 to 5 yards a carry, why not?
Right. So 1st and 10 for the Hawks to their 30-yard, to the Unity 30. Habercorn under center again. 2 backs in the backfield. 1 receiver out left. And he will turn and pitch it to the left. Tackle missed. And finally brought down at about the 27. And that is number 45.
Baltimore, the ball carrier.
Brock Sutton.
Down by number 45 once again.
Again, all we're doing is hand tackling high. They missed the first contact on that. You have to hit them low. There's no way around this.
Yeah, I'm seeing no breakdown when they would go to tackle. Just a reach and a grab.
If you can get through and grab them low.
2nd and 6 for Prairie Central. We're under a minute to play in the first quarter. Tied at 6. Takes a handoff up the middle, and he's going to be good job of stop there. Coming in from behind, that's number 4. Eric Meinbeck. Nice tackle by him coming up from behind. He read it well. They only got a couple, brings up 3rd and of about 4.
23, Tyler Curl on that carry. And again, this is nothing fancy, Keith.
Go.
Very simple football.
3rd and 4 for the Hawks. Unity looking to make a stop. Under 20 seconds go in the first quarter. Habercorn under center. And he will pitch right. And they get to the outside again. And they've got room finally brought down at around the 13. That's number 82 who brought him down, Austin Langendorf. And Langendorf is having to chase a lot tonight.
When your defensive end is getting pinched in on those pitch outs and getting pinched in quite easily, that leaves a wide open place to run.
And thanks to Mike Gadberry giving us an update, just in case you can't see. St. Joe up on Monticello early 7-0. We got an injury on the field and a timeout, so we will take a break as well. It is 6-6. 9 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll update you on who's injured when we come back. You're listening to Unit Rockets Football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Hi, this is Justin Gensler with 217 Mortgage. Why is 217 Mortgage different? The answer is simple. At 217 Mortgage, you're just not another loan file, you're family. Simply put, we care. We care that you close on time. We care about getting you the best deal out there, and we care enough to work around your schedule. We welcome you to come see the difference for yourself. Start by visiting us at 217mortgage.com or stop by our office on Neal Street in Champaign to experience CU's #1 purchase lender.
217 Mortgage, NMLS number 224149. Justin's NMLS number 611367. Equal housing lender. For licensing information, go to nmlsconsumeraccess.org.
All right, back here at Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Thank you for joining us this evening. 6-6 is your score, and Prairie Central has the football. 1st and 10 at their own 15. And that's going to be into the first quarter. They're just going to let the clock run. Injured on the play was number 31, Camden Met. He was able to walk off, though. So hopefully good things, and we'll see him back in the game. We're just going to keep it right here for the second between quarters. And Mike kind of, I don't know, man. It was a little different there. You know, the Rockets came out defensively, made a stand. First play on offense, a 70-yard touchdown from Matt Brown.
Right off the bat, they did exactly what they had probably worked on in practice all week. Seemed like the hole opened up and Brown did the rest. But after that, Prairie Central stiffened up a little bit.
They have, and they've done nothing really fancy on offense. They've done nothing spectacular, no trick plays. Mike, it's been nothing but hand the ball up the middle, pitch left, pitch right, and counter.
Exactly, and it looks like yardage-wise, we're both around the same, around the 84, 85-yard level, and Prairie Central has just done that, just like Coach said, out of that spread or wing offense. You know, five different players have ran the ball for them.
Yeah, you don't know where it's coming from, whether it's coming from the wing, that two-back set, so you got the fullback, the tailback, both wings, the receivers came around. So, yeah, definitely you got to keep your head in your swivel with the Unity defense, and you got to stay in your position.
Correct, and again, I think the linebackers are having to do too much work because the defensive line is getting shoved around.
1st and 10, the Hawks have the ball to start the second quarter. Tied at 6 on the Unity 15. And we got a flag. And it's going to be encroachment on the Rockets. So that'll be 5 yards. It'll be 1st and 5 for the Hawks.
Silly mistakes. And again, this is game 1. That will get better as the year goes along. But you can't make these mistakes, especially with Prairie Central knocking on the door.
Well, and starting a quarter, too.
Yeah.
You know.
Clock hasn't even moved, and they gained 5 yards.
Yep. 1st and 5 for the Hawks from the Unity 10. And they will hand it off up the middle. That's 35. He won't get much, maybe 4. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to give him 5. That's close to 1st down. That's Drew Fair.
Little rugby scrum there, but, you know, moving them that much closer, 3 or 4 yards doesn't hurt anything.
You're going to mark them just short of the 1st down, so 2nd and 1. Once again, out of the fullback position, just a simple handoff.
You got it.
All right, here we go, 2nd and 1. Habercorn under center. One back, that's Fair in the backfield. Takes a snap, hand off to Fair, and he's met by Unity Rockets and gets nowhere. Good stop there.
Whole host of Unity Rockets smelled that one out, and that's when you, instead of running straight ahead as a defensive lineman, shoot a gap and take a chance.
Caius Root on the tackle, the first man there. It's a great job by him. Now it's 3rd and 1. It's a big 3rd down play. I know it's early, but you get to stop here and maybe get the ball back.
Well, it's definitely 4-down territory for the Hawks, so a stop by the Unity defense would be big right now.
Habercorn keeps himself up the middle, and he dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Hawks. Just an easy quarterback sneak right behind his center. Habercorn dove from about the 3, laid out and got in. So Prairie Central takes a 12-6 lead.
Nothing fancy about that. The center just pushed people back, and quarterback just followed him, and it was easy money.
10:31 to go in the first half. Prairie Central Hawks 12, Unity Rockets 6. And Prairie Central is going to go for 2 here. Try to get the extra point back. They didn't make it last time. Take the snap, hand off up the middle. That's 14. And good. Camden Powell, the 2-point conversion. So it's now 14-6, Prairie Central. An 8-point lead over the Rockets. I'm not sure if Unity thought this would happen, Mike.
Well, I wasn't sure what to think. After talking to Coach Hamilton, he was optimistic that, you know, his defense would play pretty darn good. But so far, Prairie Central's had the best of them and just pushed them around, especially the front 4 of the defense. I'd sure like to see the defensive ends contain a little better. That would help, especially on those pitch outs, because Prairie Central can run those at will.
That's correct. Sun is setting here at Lewis Field in Fairbury, Prairie Central High School. You're listening to Unity Rockets Football and Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Thank you for joining us this evening. Keith Gibson here with my broadcast partner Mike Roy. We'll be here each and every Friday night, so I hope you join us. Prairie Central set to kick off. And the kickoff is up. That's a better kickoff. A little deeper. And that is number 10. We got a room up the middle. Up to the 38 and brought down. Nice return there by Gavin Moore.
Good return right there. He found a hole and did a lot of it on his own.
Right up the middle, so good field position for the Rockets. As they're moving from our right to left. That Three Ravens kickoff. Don't forget to go visit threeravens.pub for specials, reservations, and more. Located in downtown historic Monticello. The go-to for food, fun, and drinks. Shotgun here for the Rockets. Two wide receivers left, one right. Brown in the backfield. Rowden rolls to his left, looking to pass. He's getting chased. I don't know if he sees him. And he does not. And he's brought down for a sack. That's number 50.
Big number 50, Landon Hoffman. Get on the stop, takes
Landon Hoffman came around from that left edge and just chased him down.
I'll tell you what, number 50 for Prairie Central was right on that. So second down and loss of a yard.
Second and 11, shotgun spread, three wide. Look, screen, and a great pass. That's completed to Will Cowan, and he's up to the 45. Gain of 6. Nice
We'll
little wide
take that.
receiver screen there.
I like that. A little misdirection play, a little receiver screen, and worked just fine for him. Still a few yards to go here on third down, but the offensive line's got to open up some holes. That's what I'm looking for.
3rd and 5 for the Rockets from their own 45. They're in the shotgun. Two wide receivers right, one left. Brown in the backfield. Brown takes the snap. Hand off to Brown up the middle. He's got enough for the first. He's in the middle again to the 40 of Prairie Central. The 35 and brought down. Brown finally brought down the 34 and a big run for the senior tailback.
Matt Brown's working hard tonight on his own, but once he found that a hole, he was gone.
1st and 10, Rockets at the Prairie Central 34. Under 9 to play in the first half, trailing 14-6. Brown looks to pass, that's complete. That's out to number 9, Jay Saunders, a pickup of an 8.
Good pass by Rowden, very quick. Receiver was open. Get a few yards and second down.
I'll give him 7 on that.
7 it is.
2nd and 3. Now we're going to spread it out here. Two left, one right. Brown in the backfield. Snap there. Hand off to Brown. Up the middle. Fights yards over to the 20. Brought down to the 18 and a first down. That's a classic granite and marble first down.
You know, nothing fancy again. He found that hole. He even pushed one of his own players down to get some more yardage. And that's what you've got to do. Just get out there, keep your legs driving, and get some yards.
Classic granite and marble Champaign, the area's leading countertop company. Rowden in the shotgun. A little more up tempo. He keeps himself up the middle, and he will pick up 1 or 2. Not much.
Not much.
I don't mind that call. A little more up tempo offense we're seeing here though from the Rockets.
You know, I think that's by design because if they can keep them off their feet, Prairie Central's shuffling players in and out, and Unity just wants to keep going.
Yep. Shotgun for Rowden, 2 left, 1 right. Brown in the backfield. 2nd and 8. They snap, pass out in the flat. That's number 20. And he's going to get out to around the 10. Aiden Porter with the catch.
Pass near side is completed, number 20.
Nice job by Porter there.
You know, the quick pass play is going to work as long as the receivers do quick steps and get open like that. That could happen all night long, Keith.
Another first down, a classic granite marble. The area's leading countertop company, probably serving all of Central Illinois. For your next countertop project, contact Classic Granite and Marble at 217-604-2446. We've got a whistle on the field. It's going to be first and goal for the Rockets from their own 8. 7:07 on the Main Street Massage scoreboard. Boy, it feels good to do this again, you know.
Tell you what, it's good. It's a great night for football here in Fairbury, Illinois.
Don't forget, tomorrow morning you can join Clubhouse Lounge Radio Lot 32 as we tailgate the Illini game. Rowden takes the snap, hand off to Brown up the middle. He's looking just short of the goal line. About the 3. Man, he fights hard for yards.
I'll tell you what, he's not messing around when he gets the ball. If he sees a small opening, he's ready to go. He cuts back real well, as that I've noticed.
Rowden shotgun, takes snap, hand off to Brown, up the middle. Touchdown, Rockets! That's your smoke and shine touchdown. Matt Brown's second of the year, and it's now 14-12.
You know, the pass fake by Rowden there was nice, too. He handed the ball off and did a nice fake, and that held a couple of the Prairie Central Hawk linebackers. Good play by the Rockets.
Very nice. And I love that point you just made, Mike, was the fact that did it. Froze everybody.
It did.
So we're going to go for 2. In the backfield, Rowden takes a snap. To the right, looks to pass. Oh, in and out of the hands. And incomplete, so it's 14-12. At the 6:29 mark on our Main Street Massage scoreboard. We're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back. You are listening to Unity Rockets Football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Does your body need de-stress from everyday life? Is your body telling you it's time for a massage? Well, great news. Main Street Massage by Megan Quigley now has affordable, therapeutic massages available in Villa Grove. With over 20 years experience, Main Street Massage offers evening and weekend appointments. To book your appointment and give your body exactly what it needs, call Megan Quigley at Main Street Massage at 217-369-9217. Back here at Lewis Field, Prairie Central High School. It is the Prairie Central Hawks 14, your Unity Rockets 12. We're in the second quarter with 6:29 to go. The Rockets have relied on the running game mostly tonight. A 78-yard touchdown run from Matt Brown, and then Brown scored their second touchdown on a 3-yard run just moments ago. The Rockets will kick off. Our kickoff's brought to you by 3 Ravens, the go-to spot in downtown historic Monticello for food, fun, and drink. Jacob Maxwell to kick off for the Rockets. At halftime, we'll break down some stats and talk about the second half as well. Another short kick. That's going to be taken at 25. And if missed tackling, he's got some room. That's Powellmore all the way to midfield.
Once again, Keith, missed tackling is haunting the Unity Rockets tonight. 3 missed tackles just on that kickoff return, and you can't hit them. You can't hit them above the waist. You just can't.
Now those missed tackles, Mike, allowed an extra 15 yards, field position. Now you've got Prairie Central working only half field.
Half a field, 6 minutes to go. They like to run the football. What are you going to do?
That's right. Here we go. Habercorn back out and under center for Prairie Central. First and 10 from midfield. He will hand it off, crossing. A great play by the defensive line. That's number 59 on the play. Alex Abrahamson. Great play right there.
He shot a gap there, Keith, and he was waiting for the ball carrier and knocked him back a yard.
So it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Hawks. They come to the line. Habercorn under center. Now 3 wide receivers left, 1 right. Fair, the only running back. And they look to pass. The lefty looks. He's got pressure. And now nobody in front. He will scramble up to the 45 and taken down, so gain of 6. Good pressure by the Unity defense. They just found a hole.
You know, they had a chance. They had him in the backfield as he was coming around because nobody was open. And again, just a hand tackle off the shoulder pads. That's not going to cut it.
Shout out to my mom and dad and my daughter Kendall listening tonight. Love you guys. Thanks for listening. Habercorn under center. Hand off to Palmore up the middle. He's across the 40 and then another first down for Prairie Central. Off to the 38 of the Rockets. And now we're under 5 minutes to go in the half.
I'll tell you, Keith, the Prairie Central Hawk offensive line is opening up some holes. And the running backs, the slot backs, the quarterback, they're all doing it by what they see. And when you see a hole like that, there's plenty of room.
1st and 10 for Prairie Central from the Rockets 38. Habercorn. Handoff on the counter. That's number 10. And he'll get the carry to the right side and pick up 2 or 3 there. That's Hudson Alt.
3 different Rockets had a chance to get him in the backfield and they missed. And I hate to keep on harping on this, Keith, but this Rocket defense has to learn how to tackle, and so far they're doing a poor job of it.
That's been the downfall so far in the first half. Under 4 to play. 2nd and 8 from the 35 of the Rockets. Habercorn under center for the Hawks. He'll flip. That's a pitch out to the right. And there's a missed tackle, but they're going to wrap him up about the 32. That's number 47 there on the stop. Caius Root. And number 31 was there also, Camden Met.
Gained a few yards off that, but once again, I'm going to say this all night long, missed tackle.
Well, they're just not breaking down. They were over pursuing.
Yep.
You got to stop. So 3rd and 4, 3:15 to go on a Main Street Massage scoreboard. Habercorn under center for the Hawks. And he will pitch out to the right. It's a sweep. And a nice job right there. That's number 82. I believe that's our good friend, Austin Langendorf, who's been all over the place tonight on defense.
He's been working harder than he should have to. I'll tell you, again, you see hands grabbing at these ball carriers from Prairie Central, and nothing's happening. So hopefully at halftime, the Unity coaching staff will note that and see if they can get this taken care of.
4th and 2, big play for the Rockets here as they trail 14-12. 2.5 to go in the ball in the first half, and a timeout taken by the Rockets.
There's a timeout.
We will take one as well.
On the field.
You are listening to Unity Rockets football as they trail 14-12 with 2:32 to go in the first half.
Football here, which means time is running out to get your countertops updated before the holidays. Hi, this is Matt, owner of Classic Granite Marble. Let us work with you from concept to finished product. Using state-of-the-art equipment along with decades of experience, we measure, fabricate, and install. Whether it's countertops for your kitchen, a surround for your shower or bath, or a hearth for your fireplace, we have the look you desire. Classic Granite Marble has the finest natural stone and quartz in Central Illinois. Make an appointment to see our showroom at 1901 West Springer Drive or visit us at ClassicGraniteMarbleIL.com. Bring the classic look of stone to your home today.
Back here at Lewis Field, Prairie Central High School, Keith Gibson, Mike Roy bringing you Unity Rockets football. Week 1, it is Prairie Central 14, Unity 12, 2:32 to go in the first half. 4th and 2 for Prairie Central. And the Rockets defense come up big. Habercorn under center. Takes snap, go up to center himself, gets a push, and I think he got it. And, yep, I think they're going to mark him down, and he's passed. That's going to be a first down.
Good push by the Prairie Central offensive line.
Better push by the running
quarterback
back.
just took it himself.
Better push by the right running back.
Yes, pushing.
Let's see where they mark it here. They're going to get a first down. So 1st and 10 Prairie Central. A 2-point lead on the Unity 27 and a half.
This would be a perfect time for Unity to put up a big stand right here before halftime and keep them from scoring.
Or create a turnover. Habercorn under center. Drops back, goes right. We got pressure and completes the pass somehow. Falling backwards. That was 66, Jacob Maxwell on the pressure. Somehow Habercorn got it off, completed it to his wide receiver, down to the 19 on a 9-yard completion.
Nothing fancy about that. Had a Unity Rocket in his face and still completed the pass.
Habercorn back under center, fair. Will not get there. Oh, then he got to be a touchdown. That's a handoff to number 14, Camden Palmore. With a minute 29 to go in the first half.
Once he got past that front four, especially the left side of the line, pay dirt was his. There was nobody in his way.
So it's
actually
20 to 12.
Good blocking by Prairie Central on that.
They'll go for the extra point here, the kick. First time they've attempted the extra point. On the kick is number 4, Dylan Bazo. Kick is up and good. No good.
No good.
No good. Off wide right. So the score remains 20 to 12, a minute 29 to go here in the first half. We'll keep it right here. Need a big return. That whole drive, Mike, starts, though, with the kickoff return.
Most certainly.
Poor tackling, reaching, they're not breaking down. Prairie Central gets the ball at midfield, short time on the clock, but a half a field to work with.
If you make the tackles before they get past the line of scrimmage, Unity would already have the ball going the other direction, but they've just been very poor at grabbing around the shoulder pads and around their waist. You've got to grab them low and keep them from driving those legs.
I'm sure Coach Hamilton will discuss that at halftime in the locker room with everybody. I'm sure guys up top are seeing it, but yeah. We knew this kind of game it would be, though. We discussed on the way up. It's going to be a dogfight. It's going to be back and forth, and it's going to be a tough game going on the road week 1 of the season. So, a lot of football left to play, though. Unity trails 20 to 12. And kickoff coming up from Basil. On the ground and taken up the middle to the 40. I didn't see who grabbed that, Mike. Looks like
number 10.
Number 10. That's Gavin Moore. Good job of picking it up off the ground like a shortstop there and just getting down.
Up back, grabbed it, got what he could out of it, but with 1 minute and 24 seconds left here before halftime, I'd like to see Unity drive this ball down the field and get some points before we go into the locker room.
I would too. They get the ball to start second half.
Yep.
So, you know, even if you put 3 on the board here, it's big. And here we go. They're going to go 2 wide left, 2 wide right. Brown the backfield. Brown in shotgun. Takes snap. Rolls right. Looking deep. He's got a man. And he goes short. Pick up to the 48. Boy, Cowan had his man beat. All he had to do was throw down the sideline.
He sure did, but he took the short guy, and we're in a hurry-up offense.
3 wide left. Here we go, and we're going to be false start. So everything they just gained, they're going to lose there on a false start penalty.
Penalty flag.
3 penalties, 15 yards. Doesn't sound like much, but boy, when you don't have much time left.
It's been the timing of all of them, too.
Right. The timing is poor.
So now it's 2nd and 7. Minute 1 to go on the clock. Shotgun, has it, looks deep, steps up. Great job by Rowden. Takes off, gets to the 45, up to the 48, and brought down. Rockets do have 2 timeouts left. It'll be 3rd and 1 with 48 seconds to go.
So good run by the quarterback.
Nobody open on that, and he did the right thing, tuck and run, get what yardage you can, and looks like a timeout taken by Unity.
Yep, timeout by the Rockets, 48 seconds to go. They trailed 20-12. And the whole story this first half, we said it over and over and over, has been the tackling. But it's all, you got to give credit to Prairie Central, too. They blocked well. They've had a great scheme of how many guys, 6 guys have carries. You know, it's the miscommunication. I don't want to say miscommunication, but just the mix-up of it. Who knows who's getting the ball?
They have to talk to each other on defense, but again, when your front 4 is getting beat like this, and when they get back into the secondary, linebackers have got to be tired.
Yeah. But I wonder still if that one offensive play that Brown had the 78-yard touchdown, defense has to come right back out, if that really kind of hurt them early.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 1 for the Rockets from the 49. Rowden, hand off to Brown. He looks left, he cuts left. It's going to be a first down to the Hawks 44. Of course, clock stops on a first down. Rockets get set, 2 wide each way. Rowden in the backfield. They snap. Here we go. Looking. He takes off. Throws a deep interception. Picked off by Prairie Central at the 25. That's our first turnover of the game. Turnovers brought to you by 3R Squared. Make plans now for October 20 through 22nd at 3R Squared. In Montezuma, welcome Reno Collier. Medium tickets on sale now at 3ravens.pub. He had to get that ball more up. That was more of a line drive pass. And if he got it up over the top, I think he'd have been all right.
He would have been, but his receiver still wasn't very open. So I'm a little disappointed that he threw it because, tuck and run, keep going and get what you can.
31 seconds to go. And now, wait a minute. Pass is complete. I can't believe they're coming out and pass. The Prairie Central looking to maybe put some more points on the board. They've got 2 timeouts left, 25 seconds to play in the half.
Clock still running, 25 to go.
Abercorn rolls left, looks to pass. He's got pressure, now looks to run, and it's going to be brought down to about the 42. And now we're going to have a timeout with 12 seconds to go.
Looking to pass Keith, and he just tuck and ran it, and then a rugby scrum to get him down.
Or he is brought down.
If I'm Prairie Central right now, though, I'm take an E. Take an E and leave the locker room.
Yep,
12 seconds.
Yep, they've shown they can throw the ball, which is what we didn't expect. So I hope that we'll see a good defensive stand here this last 12 seconds keep them from scoring. Go in and take the 20-12.
Monticello St. Joe tied at 7 just before half. Thanks for that update, Mike. Thank you all for joining us this evening. Hope you're enjoying listening to the broadcast of Unity Rockets football here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Say hi to all of our fans that are listening in Tolono, Sydney, Philo, Sedoris, and Pasodum, the Big Five schools, the Big Five towns of Unity High School.
12 seconds to go. You can look to play again. Passes up and incomplete. With 5 seconds, it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. And Habercorn took a shot on that play. Boy, he threw that up like a jump ball.
It was a jump ball, and there was about 5 players that thought they wanted it.
Now you got to play back here. If you're the Unity defense, nothing gets behind you.
There's a on the field.
Timeout Prairie Central. 5 seconds to go. They lead 20-12. We'll keep it right here.
I wouldn't be surprised to see them try
a little trickery.
Another quick trickery, another quick pass play down the field. One of the two. They've got a lot of confidence right now, Keith.
They do. They should. Unity hasn't done a great job of tackling. They haven't done a great job of sealing the middle because they've done nothing fancy. It's been up the gut with Palmore. It's been up the gut with Fair. It's been pitch left, pitch right. That's it.
It's been very simple. And again, 6 different ball carriers now for Prairie Central. And again, as long as your offensive line opens up some holes, you've got it made. Unity defense has 5 seconds here, and they need to keep them from scoring.
3rd and 5 for Prairie Central. Habercorn under center. And he'll just pitch it to the left. And on pursuit is number 45. Great tackle. Great job in the first half of the Unity defense, but they do trail. 20-12 as we go to halftime. We'll be back here in just a few minutes. We're going to take a quick break, a couple commercials, hear from our sponsors, and then we will be back at Lewis Field. Once again, your score 20-12. Prairie Central Hawks lead Unity Rockets at halftime. You're listening to Unity Rockets football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Are you looking for your dream property? If so, I can help. My name is Rodney Hawkins, and I am a land specialist with Midwest Farm and Land. We specialize in farmland and recreational ground, but don't let the name fool you because we sell houses too. With over 50 million sold in 2021, we are not your average real estate company. We have agents all over Illinois to help you with your buying and selling needs. We are truly a local company with a national reach. Give me a call and I'd be happy to talk to you about what we have to offer. Rodney Hawkins, Land Specialist, Midwest Farm and Land Company, 618-925-3153.
Hi, this is Justin Gensler with 217 Mortgage. Whether you're looking to buy your first home or your 10th home, when do you plan on house shopping? At 217 Mortgage, you are a family, not just a file, so we work with your schedule. Out looking at houses on a Tuesday evening and want to run numbers? Give us a call. At an open house on a Sunday afternoon and have questions about loan terms? Give us a call. Hate talking on the phone? Go to 217mortgage.com. 217 Mortgage works for you at your convenience.
217 Mortgage, NMLS number 224149. Justin's NMLS number 611367. Equal housing lender. For licensing information, go to nmlsconsumeraccess.org.
Are you in the need of a vehicle detail? Well, grab your phone and visit RocketMotorsDetailing.com. Book your appointment online today for that rocket shine. Remember, RocketMotorsDetailing.com. If it's not a rocket shine, it's just not clean.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine, Smoke and Shine.
The area's newest bar and restaurant, Smoke and Shine in Tolono, is the only moonshine bar in all East Central Illinois. But it's more than just shine. With a full bar and kitchen, there's something for everyone. Try all 26 moonshine flavors, which make up their specialty drink menu, like the Maple Bacon Bloody Mary and Purple Rain with Peach and Blackberry Moonshine. Smoke and Shine in Tolono and on Facebook.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine. Smoke and Shine.
Kester Homes is your full-service real estate team. They work all of Champaign County and a full 60-mile radius around. What really sets Kyle, Tiffany, and their team apart is they work with home buyers, home sellers, and build new construction homes. So
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie.
I'm sorry if you heard silence for the last 15 minutes. One of us had the mics muted.
Friends up here in the tower.
What do you mean? I'm not always perfect. 8 minutes ago.
Thank my beautiful wife, Julie,
Yes,
Joni,
thank
for
you.
letting me know that. So I apologize, but
I'm not
first
perfect.
night.
Yeah, jitters.
First night jitters.
Thank you to our presenting sponsor, RocketMotorsDetailing.com. Grant and Amber Claire, we appreciate you allowing us to do this each and every week this season. RocketMotorsDetailing.com. You can book your detail around your schedule right there on the website. It is easy to use, and if your vehicle doesn't have that rocket shine, well, it's just not clean. Want to thank our friends at Three Ravens and 3R Squared. Make sure you make plans October 20th through 22nd at 3R Squared in downtown Monticello. It's the newest hotspot where they have comedian Reno Collier coming in. Tickets on sale now at 3ravens.pub. Oh, great food at Three Ravens, too. Brandon and Beth do a great job there. Our good friends at Good Vibes, we appreciate them as well. Located in Round Barn. I mean, you know anything about that store?
I know a little bit about that store. I think I've lived there for 24 years.
Classic Granite and Marble, we appreciate Matt and the team there. I tell you what, area's leading countertop company, proudly serving all of Central Illinois. For your next countertop project, please call Granite. Classic Granite and Marble at 217-604-2446. Great people, they do fantastic work, a lot of experience. You're going to love them. Main Street Massage, Megan Quigley, down in Villa Grove. I tell you, man, I'll tell you this, Mike. If my body's hurting, I want a massage. Villa Grove's lucky. They got somebody right there in downtown.
Nothing wrong with that. It's even closer for me, so I can just hop in the car and drive down there, and it's all good.
Our scoreboard sponsor this year, we thank Megan for doing that. If you need a therapeutic massage, nights, evenings, weekends, she is booking appointments all the time. Give her a call, 217-369-9217 to schedule an appointment today. And also, our good friends at Smoke and Shine there in Tolono. Some of the best hush puppies around. Burgers, brisket, ice cold beer, signature cocktail. They got it all right there at Smoke and Shine. Honoring history of moonshine, Tennessee barbecue, and family. I'll tell you what, it is a great place to take your family to. Outside seating, inside seating, great food, specials all the time, and hush puppies that I just keep raving about, and I always will.
You know, all you really need down there is hush puppies and brisket. I mean, there's nothing else you really need.
That's correct. That's correct.
That's a good meal right there.
It most certainly is. And once again, about 5 minutes left here in halftime. 20-12 is your score. Prairie Central leads Unity. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come right back. You'll probably hear some silence for a few minutes. Don't worry. We haven't went away. Just muting the mics for a few. And we'll be right back after these messages from our good sponsors and allow us to get a drink. We'll be right back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Hi, this is Justin Gintzer with 217 Mortgage. In today's real estate market, equipping yourself with the correct tools will put you one step ahead of your competition. Your best tool you can have by your side is a pre-qualification letter from CU's #1 purchase lender, 217 Mortgage. Make your offer stand out today and start by visiting 217mortgage.com. That's 217mortgage.com.
217 Mortgage, NMLS number 224149. Justin's NMLS number 611367. Equal housing lender. For licensing information, go to nmlsconsumeraccess.org.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine, Smoke and Shine.
The area's newest bar and restaurant, Smoke and Shine in Tolono, is the only moonshine bar in all East Central Illinois. But it's more than just shine. With a full bar and kitchen, there's something for everyone. Try all 26 moonshine flavors, which make up their specialty drink menu, like the Maple Bacon Bloody Mary and Purple Rain with Peach and Blackberry Moonshine. Smoke and Shine in Tolono and on Facebook.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar.
Football season is here, which means time is running out to get your countertops updated before the holidays. Hi, this is Matt, owner of Classic Granite Marble. Let us work with you from concept to finished product. Using state-of-the-art equipment along with decades of experience, we measure, fabricate, and install. Whether it's countertops for your kitchen, a surround for your shower or bath, or a hearth for your fireplace, we have the look you desire. Classic Granite Marble has the finest natural stone and quartz in Central Illinois. Make an appointment to see our showroom at 1901 West Springer Drive or visit us at ClassicGraniteMarbleIL.com. Bring the classic look of stone to your home today.
Are you in the need of a vehicle detail? Well, grab your phone and visit RocketMotorsDetailing.com. Book your appointment online today for that rocket shine. Remember, RocketMotorsDetailing.com. If it's not a rocket shine, it's just not clean. Does your body need de-stress from everyday life? Is your body telling you it's time for a massage? Well, great news. Main Street Massage by Megan Quigley now has affordable, therapeutic massages available in Villa Grove. With over 20 years experience, Main Street Massage offers evening and weekend appointments. To book your appointment and give your body exactly what it needs, call Megan Quigley at Main Street Massage at 217-369-9217.
Bees Trees, your local ISA certified arborist with over 10 years experience, specializing in tree removal, tree trimming, and with free estimates. Call Greg Miller of Bees Trees today at 217-260-4551.
Kester Homes is your full-service real estate team. They work all of Champaign County and a full 60-mile radius around. What really sets Kyle, Tiffany, and their team apart is they work with home buyers, home sellers, and build new construction homes. So they really are seeing all angles of the real estate industry, from existing homes, investment properties, and new construction. Contact Kester Homes at 217-390-5953 or visit online at KesterHomes.com. That's KOESTER Homes.com. Kester Homes is a licensed real estate broker with the Keller Williams, the Real Estate Center of Illinois.
Back here, Clubhouse Lounge Radio, we're about 3 minutes away from getting the second half started. Unity Rockets trail 20-12. And Prairie Central did a great job, triple option. They call it a spread. Coach Quinn calls it a spread. I really don't call it a spread. I'm more of a wing offense that is effective.
Oh, it's been very effective, and as long as your offensive line can block, when you have an offense like that and you've got that many people that can run the ball, then it's very easy.
Yeah, 6 guys touched the football in the first half of Prairie Central. They've done a great job. The offensive line has done well. Unity, on the other hand, has had to rely on Matt Brown, who came out, first offensive play of the year for the Rockets, 78-yard touchdown run, and put him up early. Prairie Central came back, answered. And then it was Prairie Central again. They haven't done anything special, Mike, tonight. And, I'm sure there were adjustments made in the locker room of the Rockets at halftime.
Well, there had to be, because, one, you have to be able to tackle. I'm not going to stop on this until they learn how to tackle. Number two, you have to be able to make holes for someone to get through. Doesn't matter which running back it is. If it's Matt Brown, doesn't matter if it's Rowden. And number 3, on defense, your linebackers can't be making all the tackles. That's just the bottom line. Your linebackers, your safeties can't be making all the tackles. And that's what we're seeing so far, and I sincerely hope that we see something better here in the second half.
And I think we will. I think we will see a more disciplined Unity Rockets team on defense and someone who tackles better. About a minute 24 to go. The Rockets will get the football to start the second half. I think you can see the Rockets open up offensively the passing game as well here in the second half. It worked. Yeah, we had an interception late in the first half, trying to force it, maybe trying to get a score there before the halftime. But when they went to that hurry up offense, spread it wide, it really worked for them, and they kind of kept Prairie Central off balance.
They sure did, and quick passes will get you there. If you can get rid of the ball within 2 seconds of receiving it from your center, that's easy money right there. You can throw it 4, 5, 6 out runs to your wide receivers, and you can just keep pushing the ball down the field.
We are moments away now from the second half kickoff, brought to you by 3 Ravens. Your go-to for food, fun, and drink. I tell you what, when's the last time you've been in there? Have you seen the plethora, that's my word of the day, by the plethora of Irish whiskey and whiskeys they have?
I haven't been there for a while, but I've heard stories that it has become larger and larger, and they're having to make more space for it.
Yes, they are, which is fantastic. With great food as well and daily specials. We love them as we get ready to start for the second half. Thank you for joining us here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy with you to bring the second half from Lewis Field at Prairie Central High School. It'll be Basil to kick off for Prairie Central. Back deep for the Rockets. Let's see here. Garrett Richardson, Dalton O'Neill, and we've got a whistle before we get started. All right, here we go. And our second half is going to begin. So return up the middle and a big hit at about the 28. On the return, it was number 20. Aiden Porter on the return. He brings it to the 30.
Number 2, Carter for Prairie Central, jacked him hard right there at the 20-yard line. And I'll tell you what, Prairie Central's up. They're ready to play.
They want to bring that momentum into the second half. Rockets want to get rid of that. First and 10 at their own 30. Rowden in the shotgun. Brown to his left. 2 receivers right. Takes the snap. Hand off to Brown. He'll take it around the right side. Now cut back up to the 35 and pick up 5 yards. Nice run by Brown. Patience. He is so patient when he gets to that corner.
It's no doubt he has good speed, but again, we showed a lot of patience on that run, and I'll tell you, he's got good instincts, Keith. I like that.
Yes, he does. So 2nd and 5, good start to the second half for the Rockets.
Ball carrier number 32.
Trail by 8, 20-12. Snap, hand off to Brown up the middle, and he's got a first down and more to the 45. I would hand it off to him again here, Mike, and then look to pass.
Simple handoff, and I'll tell you, Unity seems to be speeding up the pace just a little bit.
I like it. Riding shotgun, 2 left, 1 right. Brown in the back. Hand off, and look, screen, and caught, fumble, and that's picked up and now taken back.
Good hit, the ball got loose, but thank goodness for Dalton O'Neill on that.
Porter was made a reception And they said he was down, so no fumble on the play.
Wow.
So
I didn't
break
hear
for
the
Rockets.
whistle, but okay.
Bringing up 2nd and long for the Rockets.
It was caught a few yards behind the line of scrimmage on the screen, so 2nd and 13. Rowden now takes the next snap, looks, and overthrows his receiver who had him. That was Porter again.
As intended, number 20.
Aiden Porter, the intended receiver, he had him open, and he just threw it over his head.
Zipped the ball, good zip on it, but way over his head.
Yeah, it was a good route by Porter, too.
Right.
He went a 12-yard comeback towards the sidelines, and he had space. I mean, as long as the ball's there, it's a first down. So now it's 3rd and 13. 10-16 to go after the incompletion. Here in the third quarter, Rowden, shotgun, ball on the ground, takes a snap, looks to pass. He's looking again, and that's a catch. And that's number 9 on the catch, Jay Saunders.
Pitch and catch, that one
Right at the 50-yard line.
Jay Saunders.
Let's see what the Rockets and Coach Hamlin decide to do here.
K.O. Rowden.
4th down and about 5.
For the Rockets.
They're going to go for it. I like this
go.
call.
Let's go.
4th and 5 here. 10-12 go in the third quarter. Rowden maybe changing the play at the line. Takes snap, handoff to Brown. Brown up the middle. He's going to get nowhere. Gain of 2.
Prairie Central defense was ready for that, Keith.
Yep, they sure were. I thought they'd stick to the air really right there, Mike, and maybe go back to it.
Well, a little play action maybe.
So the Rockets stopped on 4th down, and the Hawks will take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line. And once again, a matter of field position, the Hawks now have the ball and only a half a field to work with.
I'd like to see the
And
Unity
8-point
defense really tighten up on this one.
Habercorn under center for the Hawks, who with an 8-point lead with 10:07 to go. A handoff to Palmore up the middle and trying to bring him down. He picks up 7. He just bouncing off everybody.
Tough kid right there, that Palmore, and he was just bouncing and kept the leg drive, and that's what got him the extra yardage.
Came to Palmore, 6'1", 180-pound running back, senior. Gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
To the 45 of the Rockets.
Wide receivers to each side of Habercorn. Fair in the backfield. In motion. Hand off to Fair up the middle. That's first down as he picks up about 4.
Good run up the middle.
Up to the 41 of Unity.
First down.
Nothing fancy with that one.
Hand off to the fullback. That's all it is.
Fair, the ball carrier, brought down by
1st and 10 Hawks.
It is Jacob Maxwell.
Defensive ends on Unity are still trying to contain, but they're already punching through. Prairie Central is. Once they get in the backfield, they're already gone.
1st and 41. Habercorn under center. Everything is tight. Hand off to Fair up the middle again, and he picks up about 5 or 6. They're going to mark him down to 35. Once again, folks, this is nothing fancy from Prairie Central. It literally is turn hand to the fullback, and they're picking up 4 or 5 yards every carry.
I got to tell you, Keith, this Prairie Central offensive line is just pushing the defensive line of Unity everywhere, and the Unity guys look a little tired to me.
So it brings up 2nd and 4, 8:19 to go on our Main Street Masada scoreboard. Hand off to Palmore up the middle again, and he tries to break a tackle, gets away. We're just not finishing tackles right now, Mike.
Initial stop was 2 yards ago, and instead he just kept the leg drive, and there it happens.
3rd and 1, pick up a couple.
Hawks just short. It'll be third short.
Third and less than the yard from the 31. Hawks lead 20-12 over Unity. 7:35 to go. And it's a quarterback sweep, and he's going to, now we got a good stop there. It's coming up for the first down, but brought down by number 82, Langendorf. The middle linebacker has been all over the place tonight, sideline to sideline, and the eyes probably helped this defense not allow any more yards than it already has.
Langendorf is working way harder than he should have to, and I'm very disappointed that the tackling is still not there. Prairie Central is able to run at will.
Excuse me. First and Prairie Central, 7:08 to go as they lead 20-12. And handoff up the middle again, and that's fair across the 20 to the 18.
Big hole there, Keith, and it was a quick hitter. And again, Uni's just getting pushed around on the front four, and they can't do anything about it right now.
They're going to have to figure something out because it's just old school football. 2nd and 1 for the Hawks from the 19 of the Rockets. Prairie Central an 8-point lead. 6:20 to go on the scoreboard. And a handoff up the middle to Palmore. It's going to be close. I think he got it. Across the 14. They're marking down, looks like a 16, and that's a first down. 3-yard gain.
Prairie Central is playing with a lot of confidence right now, and I would sure like to see them get stopped by Unity sooner or later tonight. And again, I hate to keep harping on it, but that defensive front four is just getting shoved around by that offensive line, and they're just shoving them left and shoving them right, and there's nothing they can do. The linebackers have to do all the work.
Yep, kudos to Prairie Central line. They have done a great job tonight. 1st and 10 from the 17. Abercorn hands off to Palomore on the left side, makes a cut, and he's in the end zone. Touchdown, but there is a flag on the play. I believe that's going to be a block in the back or a hold, one of the two.
I think we might have a hold out here on the end.
So it's a touchdown for now. We got a hold on Prairie Central. That'll take the touchdown off the scoreboard.
Believe it or not, their first penalty of the night.
They've been very disciplined for a week one team.
Very good.
So a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Looks like it happened at the 14. So it'll make it 1st and 10. Or 1st and 17.
23. 23-yard line, that's where they have it.
Yep. First 16 from the 23. And they have pitch off, and that's number 23. And Langendorf there again. Great job by Langendorf for the Unity Rocket linebacker. And now a flag on the play, and I think it's going to come on Langendorf for stepping over the running back when he was getting up, and they're going to call him for taunting. On the carry was, looks like number 14.
Yep.
Camden Palmore again. Yep, unsportsmanlike on Unity. That's undisciplined football. 15-yard penalty. And that's going to get close to a first down. That's going to be 1st and 1. All right there.
Let's see here. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the
10.
foul.
I was thinking 15. My bad. So 2nd and about 4. 5:14 to go here in the third quarter. Unity trails 20-12. Thank you for joining us here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Keith Gibson, Mike Roy bringing you the action. Prairie Central has dominated this game from the trenches, hands down.
No question about it. Time of possession is squarely in their favor.
If you're just joining us, Monticello got on the board first with a 78-yard run from Matt Brown on the first offensive play of the game. Prairie Central came back and tied it up at 6, and then took the lead 12-6. Unity came back with a 3-yard run from Brown, tied the game at 12, and then Prairie Central scored right before the half, making 20-12. And they're on the doorsteps again. Handoff, Palmore up the middle, inside the 5. That's a first down, first and goal. Classic granite marble first down. And it'll be first and goal for Prairie Central. No answer.
No answer at all, and it doesn't matter if you're handing off left, handing off right, pitching the ball. They're able to do whatever they want to right now.
And it looks like we got some muscle cramps on the field. That's number 45, Brock Sooting. Looks like his calf's cramping up. Oh, I hate that, you know. Charlie Horst.
You feel pretty helpless when that happens.
Yes, you do, especially about 2 o'clock in the middle of the night. Maybe that's just old men like us. I'm not sure. But we want to thank our presenting sponsor, RocketMotorsDetailing.com in Tolono. Visit RocketMotorsDetailing.com to book your next appointment for your rocket shine. Because if it doesn't have a rocket shine, it's just not clean. Thank you, Grant and Amber, for allowing us to do this and put it out, and we will be with you each and every week, myself and Mike, as we travel to St. Joe next week, and then week 3 we're at home.
Finally at home. Both these teams only have 4 home games this year. It's the way the schedule works in the Illini Prairie Conference each other or every other year. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, you've got to play at home, but you've got to play on the road too. And so far, Prairie Central is playing as though they want to win this ball game, and Unity's playing to survive.
Yes, that's well put.
Want to give a big shout out to everybody listening to us all over Central Illinois and wherever else you might be listening. We sure appreciate you tuning in to our first broadcast here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
It'll be first and goal for Prairie Central. 4:35 to go. They lead 20-12. They have milked this clock in the third quarter.
They stopped Unity on their first drive coming out of halftime, and they just don't seem to be in much of a hurry. They're going to take the ball right inside the 5-yard line, first down, and Unity's got their backs against the wall already.
Habercorn under center. Palmore and Fair in the back. Handed to Palmore, and he's wrapped up. Maybe a yard. Maybe. Looks like number 4. Eric Mybeck there on the tackle. Defensive line makes a nice stop. You got to start running some stunts or something here to get some movement, because they're going to go right back there. If you notice, they don't run the ball to the right side a whole lot. Everything's been to the left.
To the center or to the left, yes.
Fair and Palmore in the backfield for Prairie Central. Habercorn under center. Second and goal. Unity needs a stop. Handoff to Fair up the middle. Touchdown, Prairie Central. Not what we wanted to see. But once again, right up the gut.
I'll tell you, Keith, I'm really impressed with the blocking on the Prairie Central offensive line. They're just opening the holes, and then whoever's carrying the ball does the rest.
Yep. Yeah, the line has done a very good job. They have dominated the trenches. So at 3:22 to go in the third quarter, it is now 26-12 Prairie Central. And they're going to go for 2. Fair at the fullback, Palmore the tailback, Habercorn. A little rollout to his left to pass. The southpaw throws, and it's incomplete. That was number 1, Dylan Moore, breaking it up, and it was intended for number 23, Tyler Curl. So 3:22 to go in the third quarter. Prairie Central has extended their lead to 26-12. Now's the time the Rockets have to answer.
There's no doubt about that, Keith, because I'm looking at the Rocket players as they're walking back. There's, hands are on their hips. They're thinking about this. Stop thinking, start doing. You've got 3:22 left here in the third quarter. Go out there, open up some holes for your backs, throw the ball, catch the ball, do the fundamentals, and get yourself back in this ball game.
Yep, and there's plenty of time to do that without a doubt mind. They just defensively, they've got to make a stop. And when they make that stop, they've got to come back and do the fundamentals and the little things to get on the scoreboard.
Well, Prairie Central's playing with a bunch of confidence right now, Keith. There's no two ways about it. And I think this is going to be a pivotal series for Unity. They have to do something either now or never.
By the way, the last two scoring drives for Prairie Central both started from midfield.
Yep.
Remember that.
Yep.
It's all about field position, ladies and gentlemen. Kicking off for Prairie Central will be Dylan Basil.
Fans, let's make some noise here in the kickoff.
Back deep is Aiden Porter for the Rockets. And here's the kick. It's going to be short and taken, number 35. That's Garrett Richardson. Takes it up to the 40. So good field position for the Rockets here. First 10 from their own 40 here with 3:17 to go.
I'll be interested to see how the Rockets come out right now, because I'm seeing a lot of dejection over there on that sideline. This game is far from over, Keith. A couple scores and you're right back into this thing.
I think one score and you're right back in and get some momentum going. All right, here we go. Gail Rowden takes, that's a fumble. Oh, it looks like we're going to have a turnover on the snap, and Prairie Central will recover. And we've got an injury on the field.
That play was bad from the start, Keith, because the handoff was bad. It was bouncing around, and then when it hit the ground, it was wide open for Prairie Central to pick that up.
Recovers the fumble. There is a player down from Solano Unity.
We got a player down for Unity. I can't tell who it is yet. Tell you what, let's take a break here. We'll hear from one of our sponsors. We'll hear from Smoke and Shine in Tolono, and we'll be right back after these messages here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine. Smoke and Shine.
The area's newest bar and restaurant, Smoke and Shine in Tolono, is the only moonshine bar in all East Central Illinois. But it's more than just shine. With a full bar and kitchen, there's something for everyone. Try all 26 moonshine flavors, which make up their specialty drink menu, like the Maple Bacon Bloody Mary and Purple Rain with Peach and Blackberry Moonshine. Smoke and Shine in Tolono and on Facebook.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine. Smoke and Shine.
Back here at Prairie Central High School, the Hawks have the ball. It's handed off to Fair. It was a fumble on Unity's last play of the drive. Prairie Central recovered. The injured player on the field was Matt Brown. Brown was walked off the field on his own power, and he's getting taken a look at over on the sideline. So we hope he's okay and can return.
Short gain for the Hawks. It'll bring up second down.
Short run by Palmore there, and just a gain of one. (26-12), Prairie Central leads Unity. 2:30 to go here in the third quarter. Habercorn. Hand off to Palmore up the middle, and a good stop. That's number 35 on the stop, Garrett Richardson.
Another run up the middle.
That's what you want to see right there, Keith.
Sure is. Just another yard gain.
grab them, get them down quick, because once they get back to the linebackers, they're just cutting and juking and doing whatever they wish.
I see a little more urgency here on the Unity defense. 3rd and 8, 2 minutes to go in the third quarter. Half a corner under center, 2 backs behind them. That's Farrer and Palmore. They've been productive up the middle all night. Pitch out on the corner to Palmore, and he looks to turn the corner. He's unable to do it, but picks up about 3 or 4. And number 14 there on the tackle. Oh, that's Palmore on the carry. 31, Camden Met on the tackle. Also on the tackle is Eric Mybeck.
Tell you, I'm looking at Unity secondary right now, and these
beat up.
boys look like they're hurting.
They've had to be the tacklers all night long.
All night long.
So 4th and 4, minute 15 to go in the third quarter, and Prairie Central with a 14-point lead is going to go for it. And then it's a pitch out to the right, and they're going to get it a first down out to the 25. So on 4th and 4, they pick up 9. And it's 1st and 10 Hawks at the Unity 26. Under a minute's play in the third quarter.
Prairie Central definitely not in a hurry, Keith.
I wouldn't be either with a 14-point lead and clock running. Habercorn under center, and it's to on the corner. I can't do that. It's number 10. He's knocked out of bounds. That's Hudson Hall.
Another great run by number 10, Hudson Hall to the left side, results in another Hawks first down.
And he was knocked out about the 10-yard line. Another first down run. Stops the clock, so 31 seconds to go.
This is just a dominating performance by a great offensive line for Prairie Central, and they're just wearing the Unity defense down quickly.
Unity defense has been on the field a lot these first 3 quarters. 1st and 10 from the 14. Habercorn under center, hands off to Fair up the middle. He gets nothing, maybe a yard or 2. He fell forward. And that'll probably be the last play of the third quarter. And that will be the Habercorn's going to hand down the other end of the field. So through 3 quarters of play in week 1 of the IHSA high school football season, it is the Prairie Central Hawks 26, your Unity Rockets 12. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
Hi, this is Justin Gensler with 217 Mortgage. If you or a loved one are looking to buy a home in Rocket Country, you could qualify to purchase a home without needing a down payment. A rural development loan is a loan specialized in small towns to help families purchase a home with little to no money due at closing. So call 217 Mortgage today, the #1 rural development lender in the state of Illinois.
217 Mortgage, NMLS number 224149. Justin's NMLS number 611367. Equal housing lender. For licensing information, go to nmlsconsumeraccess.org.
We're getting ready to start the fourth quarter here at Prairie Central High School in Lewis Field. Prairie Central leads Unity 26-12. It has been a dominating performance by the offensive line and the run game of Prairie Central tonight, Mike.
No doubt about it, and it just keeps going and keeps going, and they're not afraid to hand the ball off to any one of 7 different players now, and the Unity Rockets are tired. They are tired, and I've been still looking on the sideline. Looks like Matt Brown might still be sitting over there.
Yeah, we wish him well. He came off under his own power, so we hope he's okay. He's had a big night on the ground, though.
He most certainly has.
But health, #1 priority, without a doubt. High school football for all these kids, student athletes. All right, we're going to start the fourth quarter, 2nd and 6 for the Hawks at the Unity 10-yard line. In motion, handed off to Fear up the middle. He gets to the 5 and just short. of the goal line down to about the 2. And the Hawks are threatening again. Inside the red zone, brought to you by Rodney Hawkins, Midwest Farm and Land Company. Rodney and Midwest Farm and Land Company specializes in farmland, recreational land, and homes. Call Rodney today at 618-925-3153. After the end of the first or fourth quarter, we'll name our player of the game as well, so stick around with us for a post-game show. Havercorn under center, first and goal from the 4. Hands it off to Fear, and he gets none. No, he's in. I didn't think he went over, Mike.
His initial hit, I don't think he made it, but he just kept driving his legs and touchdown Prairie Central.
That makes it 32-12, and if you'd asked me, well, we talked on the way of the game, I didn't see this coming.
I thought it would be more of a grind-out type game, and that's what I was looking for. But I expected Unity to be a little tougher, especially down in the trenches.
So at 11:20 mark here in the fourth quarter, Prairie Central extends its lead to 32-12 over Tolono Unity. And they will go for a big hit there. As they go for 2, and what's the call? And it's good. Makes it 34-12, that hit. Looks like it was number 17. Luke put the hammer down. Unfortunately, it was too late.
Too late for that, and Uni needs to regroup and regroup quick.
Yeah, Mike, it doesn't get easier next week. You're back on the road at St. Joe.
No, it sounds like they got a barn burner going on over there at St. Joe right now.
It's 14-7. The St. Joe Spartans led at half. It's now 21-7, middle third. Thank you, Mike Gadberry, for the update. We appreciate that.
All right, touchdown Hawks.
And thank you all for joining us this evening. We have bring you each and every week.
Here we go.
So if you're unable to make it on the road, we're here for you in your ear. Baza will kick off for Prairie Central. Deep is Porter, and
for the kickoff, Hawk fans, let's make some noise.
number 35 for the Rockets, Garrett Richardson. And it looks like Dylan Moore. There's a short kick taken by number 33, and he just falls on it. It's Kyler Anderson. Great job there. Short kick, ball is bouncing. Just get on and get down.
Ball covered up on the 31-yard line, so with 11-19.
I'd really like to see Unity come out here and just pound the ball down the field. Pound it with a purpose. Get down the field. Offensive line needs to keep with their blocks, and the running backs find the holes. You know, it can't be the Matt Brown show every time. Somebody's got to step up here and make something happen.
Well, it looks like Mr. Brown, Matt, is not coming to the ball game, is he?
Well, let's see.
That's 12. Nope, he's still on the sidelines over there.
Garrett Richardson, 35, is back there.
Routing in the shotgun. Takes, looks to pass, and we're out to the flats. And that's Aiden Porter, gets away for 1. And he picks up about 8 on the catch and run. Nice job there on pitch and catch. Completion. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Site number 20.
Good little misdirection right there. Good accurate pass. Get some yardage.
Routing shotgun, handoff. That's Richardson with the carry. He gets past the first down marker. So he'll pick up enough for the first.
Run by number 35.
On his first carry of the year.
Garrett Richardson.
And Garrett picks up the first down. Nice job by him.
Not much there. He made something happen, and Unity's starting to move the ball.
Rowden stays in the shotgun, 2 wide to the right, 1 left. Fakes a handoff, pass, looks deep. No flag on the play with a lot of hands there. It was an intended for number 12, Dalton O'Neill.
Yeah, I thought we might see some yellow laundry come out there, but they let it go, and, 2nd and 10 here for Unity. Good pass.
It was a good pass. He put it right where it was. Just O'Neill couldn't quite get there.
Defended by number 4, Dylan Mazzell. Passing complete, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Rockets. Rowden in the shotgun. Looks to pass. Short pass is knocked down at the line of scrimmage, incomplete. And bring up 3rd and 10.
Landon Hoffman, number 50, tipped that pass right at the line of scrimmage, and nothing doing there. So here we are, 3rd and long again.
Fans will bring up 3rd down.
The Rockets look tired to me, Keith.
They do.
They really
look
do.
4 down, and I think it all starts up front. Rowden, shotgun, looking to pass again. And he looks, and that's complete to number 12, the aforementioned Dalton O'Neill. And they'll bring up 4th down, just short in the midfield. So an 8-yard gain.
O'Neill makes the catch, but he is short.
7-yard gain. They're going to mark it at the 49. You got to go for it. I mean, you got 9.5 to go.
4 down territory every time now.
Under 10 minutes to play. It's 4th and 3.
4th and 3 for the Rockets. From their own 49. Rowden takes a snap. Looks for the pass. It's high. Incomplete. Intended for number 9, Jay Saunders. And we turn over on downs, and Prairie Central will take over at midfield. The 4th drive, they've started at midfield or better today.
When
And
you're given a gift
Right, 3
of the
they scored.
midfield, you take it.
And they have scored on all 3 of the drives from midfield today.
Right. And I can pretty much guarantee you we're going to see the ball being run down the throats of Unity right now, and just milk the clock and run the clock.
Makes it awfully tough for the Rockets to be able to move the football. Prairie Central, hard team.
Prairie Central starts at 50. Handoff to Palmore up the middle. He gains 4 to the Rockets 46.
Palmore, ball carrier, rumbles ahead for a couple of yards. Gets stopped by number 17. Luke Hart.
Unity's going to watch a lot of film next week. They're going to figure this out, I guarantee you.
34-12 our score. Prairie Central leads Unity. 9:09 to go on our Main Street Massage scoreboard. If you need a massage, make sure you give Megan Quigley a call down there in Billy Grove. Hand it off as to Fair up the middle, and he gets about 4. And they'll bring up 3rd and short for the Hawks.
The name of the game, you can get 4 to 5 yards of carry. You're going to keep moving the chains and running clock.
And that's all I've done all night.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 for Prairie Central. 22-point lead.
Good crowd here tonight, by the way, Keith.
Very good crowd.
Both
And
sides.
our Rockets have brought a great crowd, too. Not just Prairie Central. So thanks for coming out. Thanks for listening tonight. Prairie Central swing pass, or pitch over to 23, and now he's got a first down and more down to the 20. And just no answer right now from the Rockets.
No answer whatsoever.
That's Tyler Curl, the 6'2 junior. And they mark it down to the 23-yard line. $8:10 mark, 4th quarter. Prairie Central threatening again to score. And I know Coach Scott Hamilton can't be happy about this performance from his Rockets.
I sure wouldn't be.
Abercorn under center. Handoff is to up the middle. That's number 10. That's an alt. He gets a few, not quite, maybe a yard or two.
82-17 and on the stop.
Second and 8.
82 again. Lakendorf. Clock continues to run under 8 minutes now.
7:37 to go. They're just whittling down time with a 22-point lead. Habercorn under center. Now wishbone formation. Handoff up the middle. We got a fumble. And it looks like the Hawks recovered. That's all on the fumble recovery. At the 22.
Hawks will recover.
Just missed that handoff there, Keith. Nothing to say about that.
That's because they went from the chicken wing to the wishbone.
It was a different formation. We haven't seen the wishbone all night from them.
I like the wishbone.
Nothing wrong with that.
So it'll be 3rd and 10, 6:55 to go. Here in the ball game, 34-12, Prairie Central leads. I want to once again thank our sponsors. Our presenting sponsor, RocketMotorsDetailing.com. Handoff to Curl around the right side. He's down inside the 10-yard line for another first down, a classic granite marble first down. But not the right way, Mike. It's hard when you get a game like this.
Well, you're not used to seeing this from the Rockets, and the defense there, the tackling, just hitting somebody to knock them down. Grab them and tackle them. Do it the right way.
First 10 from the 11 inside the red zone of the Rockets. 6.5 to play. Habercorn under center, Fear the fullback, Powmore the tailback. And it's the fumble, and somehow the ball is up in the air, and Habercorn gets it back. That's the type of night it's been for the Unity Rockets.
You got it. That ball was way up in the air, and I thought sure somebody from the Unity side would grab that, but Habercorn grabbed his own, and they're just going to keep the clock running.
Under 6 to play. It'll be 2nd and 15 from about the 16-yard line. 34-12 your score. Prairie Central leads Unity. Make for a quiet ride home tonight.
You ain't kidding. That bus will be quiet.
Habercorn under center. And we've got a whistle and maybe a timeout. Oh, delay of game.
Delay of game.
Delay of game on the offense. 5-yard penalty.
Delay of the game for the Hawks.
So make it 2nd and 20.
Only their second penalty of the night, Keith.
As we talked after the first one, they've been very well-disciplined ball club.
Yes, they have.
But when you pick up 4 or 5 yards right up the gut every time, but there's not a whole lot you have to do.
You got that right.
So 2nd and 20 now from the Unity 21. 5:29 to go in the ball game. Prairie Central leads 34-12. Pitch outside to Curl again, and he will be tackled at about the 16. That's tackled by number 2.
Number 2 on the stop. It'll be
Ethan Reestack the stop.
Fundamental football here, Keith. Nothing fancy, just running the ball. And the backs are doing a lot on their own.
Yeah, they're doing nothing. I mean, it's nothing special. It hasn't been all night.
No.
Basic, fundamental football. Block the man in front of you, open a hole, run down the middle.
Running backs have good instincts for Prairie Central.
Habercorn under center. And he will hand off to Curl again, who is stopped. A nice stop there by Unity. On the stop was 58.
Looks like Tyler Curl.
That's Bowden Franklin on the stop.
field. It'll be Bowden Franklin.
Looks like Alex Abrahamson's there as well.
This is
Fourth
what
and
we would have
21
liked
for
to
the
have seen all
Rockets.
night.
What's that?
We would have liked to have seen this all night.
Yes, we would have. It would have been a different game than what we're seeing right now.
No doubt about it.
4th and 21. Prairie Central will go for it. Abercorn under the center. And he'll look to pass. Nope, he'll look to roll around. And he will be stopped, knocked out at about the 18-yard line. And the Unity Rockets will take over on downs. On the play, on the stop. Looks like number 10, Gavin Moore on the stop.
Here we are, 3:54 to left in the ball game, and Prairie Central is exuding nothing but confidence, and Uni just needs to go out there, make a good showing on this last drive. Love to see him go down there and, just punch it in, just to show what they can really do.
Let's get some momentum for next week.
Exactly.
This is over. Let's look towards next week and get something going. Rowden in the shotgun. Hands off to Richardson. He'll be up to the stop with a big hit. Wow. That was a big stop by number 76 for Prairie Central. That's Jackson Zimmerman.
That's the way you tackle, Keith.
Yes.
I remember that from high school just a few years ago, or maybe longer. I don't know.
2nd and 10 for Unity. 3:21 to go, and now the pass is deflected. On the deflection was number 23 for Prairie Central, Curl, at the line of scrimmage, so it'll bring up 3rd and 10.
It'll bring up 3rd and long.
Not much going right for the Rockets right now.
There is not. 3:17 to go on our Main Street Massage play clock.
It won't even be just a quiet ride home. It's gonna be a tough week of practice, I can guarantee you.
Chris Burkhardt, thanks for listening and tuning in tonight. We appreciate it. This is a bummer. Nothing we expected. Handoff up the middle. Gain about 4 or 5 on the carry. That's number. That's Rowden. He'll keep it himself up the middle. Under 3 minutes to play now in the ball game. Make sure you stay with us for our post-game show. We're not sure if Coach Hamilton will come up or not. If not, we'll kind of go over and wrap up the game real quick. Let you get on with your Friday evening. We'll head home. We'll be on air at 6:50 next week again at St. Joe. Handoff up the middle to Richardson. And he is brought down at about the 30. And that will bring up enough for our first down.
Just enough.
Barely. We'll take it. We appreciate you all tuning in this evening. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. Rowden back to pass. Goes deep down the middle. Cowan just overthrows him. Cowan kind of looking for a little pass interference there.
I think their feet just got tangled up. Keith, nothing there. But
I like to see Rowden throw. Every ball I've seen him throw, he's got great zip on the basketball, on the football, but no air underneath. I want to see him get a little touch.
Get a little more touch on it.
Because he throws a little touch on that. Cowan has the step. That could be a score. That's things you learn from after week 1.
Oh, yeah.
In the shotgun, 2.5 to play. Now he takes off to the right, looking to pass. And it's incomplete. And that was intended for number 9, Jay Saunders.
Broken up far side of the field by number 11.
Brings up 3rd and 10 with 2:19 to go.
Bring up 3rd and 10.
Hey, if you are out there listening to the game tonight, let us know and leave a comment on the Clubhouse Lounge radio page. You're more than welcome to do that. Please do. Let us know you've listened, where you're from, and just let us know that you're out there. 3rd and 10, Rowden takes it, rolls right. Looking to pass, got some pressure, throws it deep, and then it's intercepted. And that could be the nail. And on the intersection is Alt. And these Prairie Central fans are Very excited. 2:09 to go here in the fourth quarter. They will take over possession, leading 34-12.
Not much to say about that one. Overthrown, coverage was there, waiting on it. Prairie Central's played a very good ball game tonight.
They have. They're in cover 2 when they just play their zones.
Yep, playing their zone.
So 1st and 10, Prairie Central at midfield. Mike, they haven't started a drive since the first quarter before their own 30. And that field position has been huge this whole game.
Turnovers and field position will dictate a ball game every time.
We've got a timeout on the field. Looks like Prairie Central.
Hey, Hawk fans.
We'll stay right here with it. 2:09 to go in the ball game on our Main Street Massage scoreboard.
This one charged to your Prairie Central.
Once again, we'll be here every Friday night, 6:50 pregame show, 7 o'clock kickoff. Whether we're home or on the road, Mike and I will bring you live play-by-play coverage. I want to thank our presenting sponsor, RocketMotorsDetailing.com, Grant and Amber Claire. We appreciate you guys. 3 Ravens and 3 R Squares. Make sure you visit them in downtown historic Monticello. Great comedian coming in, Reno Collier to 3 R Square. Great food at 3 Ravens. Greg Miller, Bees Trees, if you need some trees trimmed, bushes, you don't go see Greg, give Greg a call, 217-260-4551. He's an ISA certified arborist. Of course, our friends at Smoke and Shine in Solona, we appreciate you guys. Our touchdown sponsor. I was hoping to say their name a lot more tonight. Handoff here from Prairie Central across midfield up to the 46.
Get him about 5 for the Hawks.
Good vibes, our friends down in the Round Barn in Champaign, and Mike's second home.
My second home.
Classic Granite and Marble, Matt Connor and the group down there, serving all of Central Illinois. For your next project, contact Classic Granite and Marble, 217-604-2446. 2nd and 4, we're under a minute and a half to play now in the ball game. And they're just running clock here. Backups are in for Prairie Central. And a handoff up the middle. And it's going to be another first down. Oh, just short. They're going to call it third. Megan Quigley at Main Street Massage. Megan, we are glad you decided to join us this football season as a scoreboard sponsor. Because right now my back could use a therapeutic massage. We call her daytime, evening, weekend appointments. Give her a call, 217-369-9217 to book yours today. We're under a minute to play the game. We will take a quick break, come back, and then we will name our player of the game for the Unity Rockets here as soon as the clock ends, so stay with us. We'll have a quick post-game show, and then we'll get out of here and back on the road. We'll go over everything and look towards next week, because I don't want to really talk about this anymore.
I'm tired of talking about it already, but we've got a little bit to finish yet.
30 seconds on the clock. It's 1st and 10 Prairie Central. Just take a knee, gentlemen, and let's call it a good night.
Beautiful t-shirts. Check out Varsity exclusive on Prairie Central Hawks here.
Student section.
And they will take a knee, and that will be your ball game. In week 1, I wasn't seeing this happen, but Prairie Central starts out week 1 with a huge win over your Solona Unity Rockets, 34-12. We're going to take a quick break here from a couple of our sponsors, and we'll be right back with our post-game show here on Clubhouse Lounge Radio.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine. Smoke and Shine.
The area's newest bar and restaurant, Smoke and Shine in Tolono, is the only moonshine bar in all East Central Illinois. But it's more than just shine. With a full bar and kitchen, there's something for everyone. Try all 26 moonshine flavors, which make up their specialty drink menu, like the Maple Bacon Bloody Mary and Purple Rain with Peach and Blackberry Moonshine. Smoke and Shine in Tolono and on Facebook.
You're gonna have a real good time when you drop by Smoke and Shine. You'll find Tennessee bougie always in a jar. Smoke and Shine, a fine restaurant and bar. Smoke and Shine. Smoke and Shine.
Keith Gibson, Mike, Roy back with you here as we finalize week 1 of the IHSA high school football season. It was the Prairie Central Hawks 34, your Unity Rockets 12, and Mike, what a dominant performance from Prairie Central on the ground, the offensive line. It was just, there's nothing more you can say than they were dominant. They did everything right, and the Rockets didn't do much.
Well, they had a game plan, and their game plan was to run the ball, and they ran the ball. By the time, they put subs in toward the end, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 different players ran the ball for Prairie Central for unofficially around 243 yards. That's just not going to cut it. You can't win ball games giving up that many yards.
Well, welcome to the Clubhouse Creations post-game show. If you're looking for custom t-shirts, screen printed, check out Custom Clubhouse Creations on Facebook. 100 custom screen printed soft style t-shirts. Only $4.50 per shirt. So contact Clubhouse Creations today and place your order. Let's go over a little stats, Mike, if you will, if you've got some for us.
Got a little bit floating around here. So Prairie Central, like I said, somewhere unofficially around 243 yards on the ground, 27 passing, and they controlled the line of scrimmage, period, on both sides of the football, except for the very first play of the ball game when Brown ran for 78 yards. The game was all Prairie Central pretty much.
It was.
Pretty much. And again, when you've got a line who has it figured out and says this is what we're going to do, we know what our blocking schemes are, and the running backs know what to do after they take off with the football. They got a lot of yards on their own after the fact.
Yeah, a lot of yards after the first contact.
Exactly.
Well, I'm anxious to see how Coach Hamilton addresses the team and what kind of fire comes up after this as we go to St. Joe next week. What did Brown win up with tonight?
Brown unofficially at 143. So
good week for him. 78 came on the first play, the offensive play of the game for the Rockets. But it's excited to see what they do.
Yeah, we certainly wish him well. We hope that he took a pretty good hit, and that was around, I think, a little with 3 minutes to go in the third quarter.
Yeah.
So I think that, he'll get evaluated further, obviously, when they get back home. But it just comes down to a tale of two teams. One team blocked very well for the running backs. The other team didn't. One team tackled very well, not only their defensive guys up on the front line, but their linebackers. The other team didn't. And Unity has to fix that. You can't hand tackle and tackle above the waist to someone who's running that hard.
This is a big win for Prairie Central. We knew this would be a tough week. Week 1 on the road, a team that, Prairie Central was 8-3 last year. They're a good ball club. So,
well, they remember the 41-28 loss in Week 1 at Hicks Field down in Tolono, and they had 5 turnovers, as we talked there. Unity had 3 turnovers tonight, 2 costly interceptions and a fumble, and that again, combined with everything else, won't help you gain yardage. It just won't happen.
It won't. And so we appreciate you joining us this evening. I hope you've enjoyed the broadcast. We'll be back live next Friday night at 6:50 p.m. for our pregame show. Kickoff at 7 o'clock from St. Joe as the Rockets go back on the road. Sitting at 0-1, hopefully to get back to 500. I'm going to look this week. I don't know the last time Coach Hamilton went 0-2 to start the season in 26 years. It's been a while,
It's
though.
been a while. Yes, it has.
So hopefully the Rockets can bounce back and we can get a win next week. But your final score tonight from Lewis Field at Prairie Central High School was the Prairie Central Hawks 34 and your Unity Rockets 12. For my broadcast partner, Mike Roy, I am Keith Gibson. Thank you for listening to this presentation of high school football on Clubhouse Lounge Radio. Have a good night. Enjoy the weekend. Don't forget, at Illini Tailgate, 11 to kickoff tomorrow. Lot 32, come see us. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next Friday night from St. Joe.